Hi everybody, it's Tracy here. I want to share with you this junk journal that I finally completed. It was supposed to be done in January for a group I'm in over on Facebook. I'll try to post the link down below. It's a Washington Junk Journalers group. There wasn't a whole lot of prompts, and I honestly don't remember them all because, like I said, it was supposed to be done in January. But I know that I followed them, if that helps. So I'm going to share that with you and hope you like it. It is 7.5 inches tall by 5.5 inches wide, and it has a 2-inch spine that is a little bit of gator mouth. So I may eventually put a strap around it. I'm not sure. The cover and some of the pieces inside are from a flannel that I really liked, but the top parts were really tight on my arms. So I thought, what a better way than to upcycle it. And I still have lots of it left over. There's also some coffee dyed doilies on here as well. And I wanted to use as much of it as I possibly could. So this is just a pocket that was on the shirt. Nothing fancy. And then over here, as you saw on the spine, this is where you would button it up to wear it. Originally, I had it glued down, but then I realized I had to stitch in my signatures, and we had to wait for that prompt. Like, we couldn't do it right away. So I unglued it so that I could get my signature stitched in. On the back cover is just more of those coffee dyed doilies. And it's just a hardcover from a Reader's Digest book. I have lots of those, so I'm trying to take advantage of them. There's 2 signatures, and there's 20 pages each. And pretty much think that's all there is to it. This here is some jean fabric that I picked up at Walmart a couple years ago. And I thought, what better way to use it than with the flannel, because jeans and flannels, right? Especially in the PNW. This here is from the inside of the flannel, like on the shoulder, back, and neck. And then this is just some Dollar Tree lace that when I originally did this, I didn't know it looked incomplete, and somebody suggested that, and I thought that was perfect. It is a little pocket area, kind of tight, but I think it'll work. So I just have this coffee dyed ledger paper here. This is just some paper that I got from Temu, I believe. I have so many different materials, as we all do. Some Tim Holtz fabric washi tape, and it's a little tuck spot. And this is a Reader's Digest page with, this here is also Tim Holtz. It's that like tissue paper that comes on a roll, kind of like your saran wrap. And then just a little sticker there. And over here I have a belly band that's out of some corrugated cardboard that I got from my previous employers, that goes in between dishes. Some little stickers that are from Temu and Amazon, and just inked that up a little bit. And then I attached it with my Tim Holtz tiny attacher. All my pages have the vintage looking tape that I make because, or some people, I guess they call it boo-boo tape. But when I went to stitch in my signatures, they were off, and that was just not going to happen. So I figured what a better fix than to do that. Over here, this is a pad that I got from Temu. And so I just tore it to make it look, so that it could be a flip up and a flip down. But then it kind of looks like it's not there. This also is paper from my previous employer that goes between dishes. Just some washi tape. And just put that on a vintage dictionary page. More of that flannel. And this here is a Thomas guide that I picked up at an estate sale, I want to say last summer. And this is Cowlitz County. That is my area that I live in. Just notice that says Woodland, and that's where some of my local junk journaling friends live, and that's where we meet up for our craft and gab once a month. And then just a little paper doily. I picked that up thrifting a while back. On a color page, I have more of that coffee dyed filter, or not filter, doily on a coffee filter. More of that flannel. And there's like 4 little tuck spots here, and they have just paint samples in there that I picked up those thrifting as well years ago. More of that paper lining for the dishes. These stickers here, the circle one, they all come on a sticker pad, which I think I mentioned before that I picked up on Amazon. You do have to fussy cut them because it's just like one whole sheet, but it's definitely worth the money. I'll try to post a link for that down below as well. And then the butterfly and the fairy, those came off of Temu. Another one of those flip up, flip downs from a different pad from Temu. And more of the dish paper with some washi tape on a piano roll page. This here I got, I honestly don't remember who brought it, but somebody brought one of those rag rugs that you get at Five Below and tear apart to our last Craft and Gab. Not the last one, a couple of them ago. But anyways, we all got some of it. So that's what that's from. And then some vellum paper that I got at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. And just a doily, paper doily. And then as you can see right there, so I use Fabri-Tac glue, which is a lot of crafters, junk journalers use. It's really great, but it will take away your ink on your vintage paper or tape. But it's fine by me. It gives it more character. This is the inside of the flannel. I kept all the tags on there and whatnot. And it's just a little tuck spot on a paper bag. Over here, another belly band. And some little stickers there. A music sheet. And then this here is from Leslie, one of the ladies I meet with, one of my friends. I think it's some kind of vegetable. I'm not really sure. But she gave me a sheet of it, so that was awesome. Actually, she gave me 2. And then my Kool-Aid paper. And just a little flip out with the washi tape. That's from Amazon. And the center of my signature, this is a baker's twine that I picked up at Dollar Tree years ago. I had to get every color, because why not? Some little vintage lace there. More of the flannel and the jean fabric roll. And then that's Reader's Digest page that I inked up. A little pocket there. Over here, I just have a belly band. This here, got it from Dina at one of our last get-togethers. She was just, here, take this, here, take that, for all us ladies. And it was perfect because it works with this journal and the other one I'm currently working on. And I don't know where this came from, but I had a little sheet of different ones, so I decided to stick that on there. A little paper doily. More vintage lace there. A dictionary page and more of that Tim Holtz tissue paper. And just onto the piano roll paper. And then more of that flannel. I just did a little flip down with some ledger paper and another sticker from Amazon. I still have lots of this flannel left too, so that's going to be nice because I think I can incorporate it in my other journal. And the coloring page and that other side of the paper doily. And more of my county. My house is like way up in here somewhere. Then more of that jean trim from Dina. And then over here, this is, I don't know the brand, but just some little pockets that I picked up. And some more baker's twine and the rug. More of that flannel on the dictionary page. And then over here, I did a sideways belly band with some stickers from Amazon or Temu. And the piano roll and the Tim Holtz fabric washi. This actually was already on there, so I just left it on there. The center of my 2 signatures, I just put some of the vintage lace because you could see my pencil markings for where the signatures were supposed to go. More of Leslie's paper there. And some more of the vellum paper and the dish paper with some brads, just a little flip out. And then over here, this is for whatever reason the only one that I put anything in any of the tuck spots. And it's just some of those paint chip samples that I got at the Goodwill bins years ago. And this is the cuff of one of the sleeves, and I thought, how can I use this? And I ended up using both of them in the journal. But it opens up and there's just a little notepad in there. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, there we go. Doily. And then more of that rug and the vellum paper. These, I think they were party invitation envelopes. And I just tore them in half. And then I did glue them down here. And there is a little tuck spot there as well on both of them. On the piano roll, I picked up, gosh, I want to say like 5 or 6 of those piano rolls thrifting last year. Or, no, it was at an estate sale. Same thing, right? More of the vintage lace. And then more of that jean fabric, which I just attached with a Tim Holtz tiny attacher. And that paper doily. More of the Thomas Guide. And the flannel. And this was actually, you know, on some shirts they have where you can roll up your sleeve and snap it closed. That's what that is. More of the corrugated cardboard with some stickers there. Dictionary page. I have a couple dictionaries, so we sat on that for a while. Another flip up, flip down. And then that trim from Dina. And then the center of my second signature with a different color of the baker's twine from the Dollar Tree. More of Leslie's paper. Over here, I have another belly band with the jean fabric and the vintage lace. And to cover the staples, I just put some washi tape and some different vintage lace. And then, guess what? Another flip up, flip down with the ledger paper, washi tape, and more flannel. Over here, so this is a belly band, but I just decided to go and add like a little Heidi spot there on the piano roll. I will tell you, it's hard to do anything with the piano roll because it wants to roll up, but if you fight with it, you will win. More of the vintage lace there. The doily. Another pocket. And then the inside of the flannel. Nothing in that one as well, but I had to use it. And I kind of got it I just barely got this page on here today. And another pocket or paper bag. Apparently I decided to glue everything closed. And then more of that, the other cuff with another mini notepad in there. More of that rug. And the last page is a music sheet with more of that trim from Dina. And a little flip out with Leslie's paper, some coffee dyed doilies. And the inside back cover with more of that jean material, the flannel, and the Dollar Tree lace. So, if you stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it. As always, I hope that you guys are having a fabulous day. Thank you for stopping by, liking, commenting. Big thumbs to those of you that are stuck around with me. And we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.